student, welcome in online classes of GIS. I Kapil Sharma, your assistant teacher, with a new topic today, that is introducing a bill in the parliament. First of all, my dear student, you should know what is a bill. Bill you know very well, as per the demand of the people. Okay, that whatever the new kinds of demands are there, what kind of new changes and new policies which is going to bring the great changes, and there is a demand of the nation. According to that, the people are going to write in a kind of document that is still a kind of, not the final document, we can say that is a bill. Okay, like kacha kanun jisko अपन कह सकते हैं. And then the bill is passed in both the houses of the parliament, upper and lower, finally sent for the approval to the president. You know very well, this power is there with the president, that just after the signature of the president, the simple document, the simple bill is going to change into a law, and that law, all the people of the people of country like India, in any other country you can say, they have to follow it. It is compulsory. If they are not following that, you know very well, judiciary is there that is going to look after. So simply, my dear student, today it's a very important lecture. Through this we are going to know that how a bill is there that is going to be changed into a law, and how a bill is going to pass in the parliament. Okay, so simply the introducing a bill in the parliament, what are the various states are there. Through those states the bill have to pass, and finally it is going to be changed in a law. So first of all, you see, my dear student, that is the introduction of a bill or first reading stage. Bill you all know very well. Introduction of a bill and or a first reading stage, you can say. In this first reading stage, first of all, a particular minister, he is going to read the bill, that this is the bill regarding these all, that new bill is there that we wanna brought here in the house. So in the first stage, we can say a simple reading is there by the minister in the house. Okay, and by which the all members as well as the speaker are there, that is going to know that yes, this particular bill is there over which we have to discuss, we have to talk. Then after, my dear students, second stage, that is the second reading stage. In the first reading stage and in the second reading stage, there is a gap. Why there is a gap? Because before the second reading stage, the speaker requires so many copies of the particular bill. To enable to print the copies of the bill, he requires the time. So there is a kind of gap between the first and second reading. After then, the mover can seek his or her permission to just go for the second reading. Then also the formal reading is there of the particular bill in the house, and then they can go through it, that yes, this is the bill about which what kind of bill is there. So see, my dear student, that first reading stage, in this also the a particular minister is going to read out that the bill, the reading is there simple. Then the second stage, in this also it's also a kind of reading stage we can call, where the second time a particular minister is going to read in front of the house what the bill is about, and there is a kind of gap also, and so that the speaker can issue the copy of the particular bill to each and every member, and they can also go through thoroughly to that bill. Then after the second stage, they can refer to this bill to a particular committee also, to a particular joint committee also, and then after the bill can be sent for the approval of for the opinion of the people also, that what are the different kind of opinions are there of the people, especially related to the bill. If any kind of urgency or emergency is there, then they may go to pass this bill fast also, but it's depend on what kind of conditions and situations are there. Then, my dear student, bill at the committee and report stage. In the third level, that is we can call it, that is the bill at committee and a report stage. Finally, after first and second reading, a committee is there that is going to look after the bill. Okay, there is, we can say, clause to clause reading is there, clause to clause, they are going to check each and everything. If any kind of error is there in terms, maybe that spelling error is there, any kind of other mistake is there, they are going to look it and make it correct, After then they are going to give the final report, that is the report stage to the house, that yes, close to close we have gone through this bill and we found everything is fine and nice, and then after they are going to give their report stage to the house. Then after the third reading stage of the third reading of the bill is there. In the third reading, what the system will be there? In the third reading, what the system will be there? That simply they are going for the same kind of reading is there. Same kind of the reading is there. In that, the particular minister again going to read out the bill in front of the speaker, that yes, these are the kind of changes, these are the kind of error, they all rectified now, and now it's the third reading stage where everything is fine, and finally, my dear student, the bill is there in the upper house. The bill is there in the upper house, that in Rajya Sabha, and in Lok Sabha, if the bill is approved, that they all are agree, then the bill is going to be sent for the approval in the Rajya Sabha also. All the Rajya Sabha members will go through the bill. If both the houses are there, okay, if the majority in both the houses is there, then finally the bill is sent for the approval for the president. And once the president is going to sign, my decision, the bill is going to be changed into a law. That is that we can say different states are there of a bill to be changed into a law. So you see, then after the bill passes through all these stages, that is the report stage, and the third reading is also there. First reading, second reading, then committee which is going to pass a report. Then after one more time reading is there. Finally the bill is sent to the president assent. Once the president is going to sign over the bill is going to be changed into a law, means a bill becomes a law, and after the signature of the President of India. So my dear student, this is a kind of process by which a new law can be made by the government. Okay, so as per the demand of the people, as per the requirement of the nation, that this new law should be there in our nation, in our country, then my dear student, first of all, a simple bill is there in which the different kinds of rule and regulations are there, but still it is a bill only. Why? Because it's required approval of the president, and as you know very well, till the president is not going to approve, that bill is not valid even. No one going to follow. It's a kind of simple document where the policies are made by the ministers. So again I am repeating, my dear student, that how a bill is there that is going to pass in the parliament. First simple reading stage where the reading is there by minister in the house. Then after there is a kind of gap between first and second reading. Again the reading is there. Then after that this bill can be referred to the joint committee. It can be leave for the people opinion also. Then the third reading of the bill. Finally the bill is sent for the upper house, means Rajya Sabha. If both the houses, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha member are agree, and then after again the bill passes all the three stages, and the bill sent for the president assent. Once the signature of the president is there, the bill is going to be changed into a law, and that law we all have to, it is compulsory, it is must to follow the law. If you are not following that, you know well what the process are there. So this is regarding the bill. Next, my dear student, that money bill. In last lecture, in short, I explained about the money bill also. That the money bill means simply we can call it budget also. Money bills, budget. Okay. About money bill, very well the finance minister of a country which is going to present the bill in house. But about money bill, the very important thing you should know, my dear student, that the ordinary bill, a simple and ordinary bill that can be passed in both the houses, means in Rajya Sabha as well as in Lok Sabha. The process for ordinary bill is there, that is in front of you. First reading, second reading, third reading, committee report, then after the final for the approval to the president. But money bill is there, that is a kind of special bill is there. Why? Because money bill related to financial matter, this bill can be passed by the Lok Sabha only, means we can pass directly in Lok Sabha. Okay, there is no any kind of compulsion that this bill should be sent in the Rajya Sabha also. Okay, but just like a ordinary bill, we can pass this bill for the Rajya Sabha also, but Rajya Sabha can hold this bill only for the 14 days. Money bill can be held by Rajya Sabha by the upper house only for the 14 days. If Rajya Sabha, if upper house want any kind of change in this bill, It's not compulsion for the Lok Sabha that the changes should be accepted by the Lok Sabha also. It is depend on Lok Sabha that they should change they should accept the changes done by the Rajya Sabha, and after then the Lok Sabha is going to pass this bill, that is the money bill. So my dear student, the money bill is only the bill. You can say the budget is the only bill that we can directly pass in the Rajya Sabha, in the Lok Sabha only. The money bill we can pass directly in Lok Sabha. We can send for the Rajya Sabha also, but it's not so that Rajya Sabha if not agree then the money is going to be held. No. Rajya Sabha can hold it last only 14 days. After then, automatically the Lok Sabha is going to work over the money bill. And if Rajya Sabha is not agree, then Rajya Sabha want that these changes must be there in this bill. Then also it's not compulsory for the Lok Sabha that they should accept that changes done by the Rajya Sabha. So you see, my dear student, that money bill directly we can pass in Lok Sabha only, not in Rajya Sabha. Okay, and any other ordinary bill are there that you know very well, same process is there that we want the majority of both the houses, then only that ordinary bill is going to be changed into a law. Next, my dear student, Lok Sabha is the supreme, that you know why Lok Sabha is supreme than the Rajya Sabha. Even Rajya Sabha is considered as the upper house, Lok Sabha is the lower house. But even Lok Sabha considered as the supreme. Why? Because you know very well that money bill, the financial matters are there with the Lok Sabha only. The complete records are there that is going to be looked after by the Lok Sabha only. We can pass the money bill directly in the Lok Sabha only. Rajya Sabha have no right. Okay, Rajya Sabha can hold it, but only for the 14 days. That's why it's not a kind of condition for the Lok Sabha that it's going to accept the changes done by the Rajya Sabha. That's why this one thing is there that it shows that really Lok Sabha is supreme than the Rajya Sabha. Number two is there, my dear student, that Lok Sabha having the full control over the Council of Ministers. Lok Sabha is having the full control over the Council of Ministers. How? Because if the Council of Ministers are somewhere not good, so if in Lok Sabha the majority is there, majority is going to pass the no confidence motion, then all the Council of Ministers, they have to resign from their post, and then again elections are going to be held. So my dear student, all the Council of Ministers are there, they are also under the control of Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha can dissolve them easily if they are not working properly. If the majority is there and they are going to pass the no confidence motion against the Council of Ministers. That's why these two examples I have given related to money bill and how they are having the full control of the Council of Ministers. It shows what? That the Lok Sabha is more powerful and supreme than the Rajya Sabha. So today, my dear student, I hope really you understood very nicely that how a bill pass in the parliament, that how a bill, the journey of a bill from bill up to a law, how just after from different stages of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha it's going to be changed in a law, and how money bill we can pass in Lok Sabha only. Just is very different, just like the ordinary bill. And why Lok Sabha is considered as the supreme than the Rajya Sabha. This all we have discussed today. If even any doubt and queries there, my dear student, feel free, you can discuss with me. Whatever the question I am daily, as per the UT lecture I am going to share with you, please try to attempt the questions. It's very beneficial for you. Why? Because it's a kind of checking from my side that how you are getting properly or not. Okay, so please try to attempt all questions and upload the answer on School Logger. Thank you. Have a nice day.